Hello everyone, welcome to your October monthly predictions. Today I've got 3 piles to choose from, and I'll put that thumbnail up on the screen now. You can pick one pile, more than one pile, just go with your gut, see what it is that calls to you the most. I'm going to be pulling from several different decks: Angel Wisdom Tarot, Sacred Destiny, Moonology, Gilded Tarot, and Brokerage Tarot, in case anybody's wondering. So, I've already pre-shuffled these cards, but I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle as I go through as well. But yeah, if you need to pause the video now, go ahead and do that. Whatever pile is calling to you, or piles, go with your intuition, alright? So, let's go ahead and jump right into pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. Let's go ahead and jump right in. See what messages Spirit has for you for the month of October. Spirit guides, ancestors, and higher beings, please help me to deliver the correct and truest messages for pile number 1. Please tell them what they need to hear, what's going to be happening for them in the month of October. Let's see what's going to happen for you, pile number 1. I'll get all these cards situated in just a second. What is happening for pile number 1 in the month of October, Spirit? What is happening for pile number 1 in the month of October? The focus card just flipped over. So that's interesting. Maybe there's something a lot of you need to be focusing more on. Maybe you have a specific project that you're working on. Something that's going to take a lot of your time and energy. What is pile number 1? Happening for them? Okay. What's happening for pile number 1, the month of October, please, Spirit? And Temperance just tried to flip over. So balance, harmony. Something's going on in your life that you need to... Whoa, that's too many, Spirit. That you need to... yeah, find balance in. Sorry. Just trying to get these cards. Okay. These, and then 2 more. I'm also getting some sort of like healing energy as well. Maybe whatever it is you do is kind of healing for you. I'm seeing someone who kind of gets lost in a project or an idea that they have. You've really been thinking about this for a while. Let's see what messages come out. One more, please, Spirit. Okay. Thank you. Alright, so we will see. Is that everything? Yeah. Make sure everything's in focus. Yes, okay. We've got the World. Okay. That's a great way to start. So, pile number 1. The World is the last card in the Major Arcana. It signifies some sort of completion, a cycle coming to an end. This is talking about a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment, and spiritual enlightenment. It's also freedom to do whatever you want, so be proud of yourself. But basically, this is Saturn energy, so it's Capricorn energy. But a lot of times it's associated with Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and I'm missing one. Taurus? Yeah. I don't know why I had to think about that for a second. Okay. And it's basically about, you've had a lot of hard work, because this is the final card in the Major Arcana. That means you started with the Fool, you took that leap of faith in something, and you've had to go on this long journey full of lots of learning and obstacles, and now you're at the end of that road. You're about to start a new journey. So in the month of October, you've got some sort of new beginning, but something is coming to an end in your life. Some of you may already know that this is coming, whatever it is. I am feeling that. And there's something that you're achieving or accomplishing. Whatever this milestone is, this finish line. Ooh, okay. Freedom. Okay. So, freedom can mean a lot of things. Some of you could be leaving a job, and it's the end of, being at that job. You're setting yourself free. That I am picking up that that energy very strongly. For others of you, you are moving to a different city, state, province, or country. I'm also hearing financial freedom for a lot of you. So if you've accomplished something with this, maybe you've got some sort of business, maybe even a side business that you've had for a while, and now you're making enough money that you can support yourself and you don't have to worry about that 9-to-5 job. I mean, you can still do 9-to-5 if you're self-employed, but not quite the same when you're working from home versus going into like a corporate office, for instance. But I feel like a lot of you, this is financial freedom. So you do have more, it feels like more time and energy and less stress that's going to be happening in your life. For others of you, this could be a situation where you are breaking up with someone. It's the end of a relationship, maybe even the end of a marriage, and you are setting yourself free. For others of you, you are leaving home. Maybe if you're younger, you lived with parents, you're ready to fly the coop. So, and I also heard empty nesters. So some of you, if you're older and your kids are gone, you got the house to yourself. It's, you're like, what do I do now? So there are a lot of associations with this card, but essentially, whatever you're doing, you're setting yourself free. Okay, work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So there's something that's, I'm feeling, whatever it is that you're doing, where you're ending something and you've started some sort of new beginning where you set yourself free, there is some fear behind that. Maybe for some of you, this shift in your life, this change can, it can bring about a lot of fear because it's fear of the unknown. It's some sort of worry associated with this, where you're unsure if something's going to work out. If you take that leap of faith next, you spread your wings and, fly off towards the sunset, but I feel like a lot of you are going to have to work through this. This could be some shadow work you really need to do because for a lot of people, fear can actually hold you back. It's not just fear of failure, it's fear of success. And we've got this achievement and accomplishment here. So a lot of you are actually afraid of putting yourself out there, of making a huge change in your life because it's risky. And we're kind of programmed, our minds are programmed to believe that if something is different and it may not work out, it's like survival instinct kicks in and we're just like, our brains are like, are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure this is a good idea? And that's when the fears start coming in and you start questioning, second guessing everything. And you just need to know that it's a survival instinct, that it's not necessarily great all the time. It's great if you're walking through the woods and you see a grizzly bear in the distance and your brain's like, you sure you want to keep going on this path? I think we need to turn around. Yeah, that's great when that survival instinct kicks in, right? Not so great when you're trying to change your life and turn your life around and make some sort of progress and sort of evolve as a human, right? So I feel like month of October, you're really diving deep and getting into that shadow work. Okay, we've got Two of Swords at a crossroads. Okay, so this is you unsure of which direction to go in next. Or maybe you know which direction to go in next. I am picking that up for some of you. But it's almost like, how can I put this? It's like you know which direction to go in, but you're not taking those first steps. I feel like something is coming to an end. You will have that freedom, but this comes in, this Two of Swords, when you have the fears of, okay, if I go this way, is this going to work out? If I go that way, is that going to work out? Whichever way it is that you're going in, it's almost like, I don't know. To me, it's coming across as you're kind of turning a blind eye to it. And I usually don't pick that up with this card, but I feel like for a lot of you, you already know, you already have a sense that this is coming to an end and you've got to choose a new direction. And for a lot of you, it could be as simple as choosing between two different places. Like maybe you want to move to a new city and you've got two different cities you're thinking about moving to. But for others of you, it just feels like, like you're hesitating. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're at this sort of crossroads and you're stuck in that fear mode, that fear-based survival instinct. And you're like, I know which direction I want to go in. I know I gotta go this way or that way. But I'm just gonna stand here for a minute and pretend like I don't know because it's safe. It's the safer option. But you're gonna make the right decision. Six of Swords. This talks about moving away from challenging times into calmer waters. I love it in this deck, the imagery, because it actually shows behind the boat, like the actual shoreline. And above the shoreline is a dark cloud that's hanging overhead. But as, you know, the people move away from the shoreline, then the cloud, the dark cloud disappears and, you know, it's bright and sunny outside. So this feels like you have had something going on in your life that's kind of like, you know, it's been a dark cloud, right? And you are finally moving away from that. You're getting away from the challenging times, the issues that you've had, any sort of problems, and you're moving forward. This is also a card of travel, and we've got the World here too. We've also got freedom. Some of you could be embarking on a new journey. I said some of you could be moving. You could be moving to a totally new location. Maybe you've only been there once or twice, maybe never. But this is my card of traveling overseas, and we've also got the World here, which is the world. Traveling, you know, it's not limited. Traveling all over. So some of you could just be wanting to travel. I just saw 11:11 on the timer. Some of you could be taking a vacation, but others of you could be literally just packing your bags and you're like, I'm just going to go abroad for a bit. I need a break. I'm out of here. Maybe you're celebrating something and you've got that freedom to do so. But fear is kind of stopping you. You're hesitating about which path to take, which direction to go in first. But I think once you work through the fears and figure out the right path for you, you're going to push off that shoreline and you're going to be moving ahead. No issues. We've got Queen of Wands. So this is passionate, take charge, energetic. Yeah, this is what I was saying. Queen of Wands is someone who is very ambitious. She goes after what she wants, whether that's a creative endeavor or, you know, a business proposition or starting her own business. Travel, because the Wands energy is all about passionate, exciting, adventurous times. So yeah, a lot of you could be traveling, a lot of you could be starting something new, but whatever it is, you're going with it, going at it with a bunch of gusto, I guess you could say. A lot of energy. You're very passionate about whatever it is that's happening to you in the month of October. So, and then we've got, King of Coins, King of Pentacles. This is grounded, successful, business empire. Okay, I've just been talking about the business aspect. So a lot of you, this is confirmation that, you know, you are starting a business. It's going to be wildly successful. If it's not already, I have a feeling that's why a lot of you are ending something, maybe ending a job to work full-time for yourself. For others of you, this is confirmation that whatever it is you're about to embark on, whatever this new phase, these calmer waters, they are going to pan out. They're going to be whatever this is, this new journey is going to be very successful. And I'm seeing it bringing in a lot of money for you. I do feel like with that grounded energy that the King of Pentacles brings in, that's really, it feels like this is something where you might have to come up with a plan, like some sort of plan of action. I feel like Earth energy kind of always does that. They like to plan things out to make sure they don't have any failures, right? And it may be something you've already done. But I'm seeing someone come up with the plan and they've got that grounded energy. And then they go for it like Queen of Wands energy. They're like, okay, everything's in place. Can't fail with this. It's time, you know, it's showtime. Let's go. So I love this for you, pile number 1. What a great way to start the reading. I wish you all the best in whatever this is. It seems like some sort of major life change that's happening for you. It's a lot of big energy, but it feels like it's a lot of fun. I think once you get past this fear-based, it's more like conscious, intrusive, negative thoughts, but they are fear-based. Once you get past that fear-based, intrusive thought energy that's going on, I think you're going to be fine. I think you'll be able to kind of, you know, spread your wings and get moving and head in this brand new direction. So I love that for you. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Hello, pile number 2. Let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. See what messages Spirit has for you for the month of October. What's might be happening, what's going to be happening, what's going to start to happen. Pile number 1 was really interesting, so let's see what pile number 2 brings. Spirit guides, ancestors, higher beings, please help me to deliver the correct and truest messages for pile number 2. Please tell them what they need to hear, what's happening for them in the month of October. That flew right out. Okay. What's happening for pile number 2 in the month of October, please, Spirit? What's happening for pile number 2 in the month of October? What's happening for pile number 2 in the month of October? And 2 more, please, Spirit. What's happening for pile number 2 in the month of October? Okay. I think everything... There, I think that's okay. Yes, okay. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Right off the bat, we've got Ace of Cups. So, some of you could be getting a love offer, or some of you could be getting a new opportunity that's going to be highly emotional for you. Like, you're going to be so excited about it. Every time I see this dolphin, I think of something fun and exciting. This is a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, an awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, or a new home. So, yeah, right off the bat, I'm sensing more of a love connection, but Ace of Cups can talk about love. It can also talk about self-love. So if some of you are really wanting to dive deeply into loving yourself more in the month of October, going out, taking yourself on dates, you know, maybe going on some fall road trips, whatever it is for you, maybe going to the spa, or just having me time. I feel like there's a strong focus on love for the month of October, whether that's external or internal. So I do feel like that's coming in. Again, it could be a new opportunity or something where you're just going to be so elated that you have this new experience coming in. This, you know, it could be a job opportunity, but you're so emotional about it because it's something you've wanted for a long time. Let's see. We've got security. Okay. So for some reason, this card always makes me think of the 4 of Wands, the 1111 card. I think about building a solid foundation, having financial security, just having some place to call home. And it's just one of those cards that it just, you want to feel kind of cozy and warm, like everything's okay and you're secure. But for some of you, if this is a new love offer, this person could make you feel this way. They could make you feel very secure, have that sort of cozy home feeling. They feel like home. For others of you, if this is a job, maybe it's bringing in more money, more financial security, right? But whatever it is, it feels like you have this sense of security around yourself, your assets, your life in general in the month of October. And we've got balance, spirituality, and practicality, full moon in Pisces. Okay. So yeah, there is an emphasis. This goes back to, I keep feeling like love, self-love. But when I see this card, I think of like really taking time out to meditate, maybe even to manifest. The spirituality aspect, it's like if you're up against practical endeavors in your life, if you're stressed out, if it's your job, if you got to take the kids to practice, if, oh, I got to go get groceries after that, and I got to do this, and I got to do that, it's like running here, there, and everywhere, and you're stressed out. When spirituality comes into play, for me, this is like having, again, time to yourself, if you can find it. I know a lot of people are busy, but maybe practicing more meditation, maybe having more faith and trust in the universe that things are going to turn out the way you want them to. Focusing more on like manifestation techniques. I feel like there is that balance coming in the month of October, and maybe some of you are really getting into spirituality even more. I mean, you're probably already into it if you're on this channel and watching tarot readings or watching any other tarot readings, but maybe some of you are really starting to develop more skills and realize your manifestation abilities and testing the waters. For some of you, like really getting into how can I make things appear in my life with manifestation? How does it actually work? Like taking that deep dive into spirituality and what it really means to you. I think that's what you'll be figuring out in the month of October. But then again, trying to find that balance between spirituality and your actual daily activities. So we've got Six of Cups here. So Six of Cups talks about children, having children, doing something that would bring out your inner child, looking to the past with fond memories. It's like being nostalgic. When I get this card sometimes, especially with the Ace of Cups, and I was talking about love, this to me is kind of like a past life relationship, somebody from your past coming in, but it's not always an ex. Six of Cups can talk about just something from the past. When you have it in a love reading, it can talk about a past life soul connection. So you could definitely be having somebody that you knew in a previous lifetime come in and help you out with something, even if it's just helping you have more fun in life, bringing out the inner child. But if it's something deeper, somebody who brings in that sense of security, and really brings out this emotional experience for you, then this could be someone that you want to have a deeper connection with in the month of October. It could also be someone that you're contemplating having children with. I'm just throwing that out there. More Pisces energy. The High Priestess. Okay, so this is really following your intuition. And we were just talking about the spirituality aspect here. So there's a heavy emphasis, pile number 2, on spirituality for you in the month of October. I think you've got this self-love or this new love coming in. Finding that sort of balance between the practicality and the spirituality, but this is definitely spirituality at play. This is you gaining more knowledge about what spirituality really means. Who are the people in the spirituality community and the manifestation community? What books can you read to further your knowledge? And how can you trust your intuition more? That's what the High Priestess brings about. It's all about following your intuition, listening to the universe for guidance, and looking for signs and synchronicities in your life. Okay, so we've got the Four of Cups. This is apathy, meditation, and regret. So I talked about meditation. Four of Cups is an energy of being kind of stuck and stagnant in life. Now, it also means that there's some sort of opportunity that could be coming in that you may not see coming. And it's interesting because typically in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, there is a hand reaching out of the sky, presenting a cup, a single cup, kind of like these cups here. And it's that opportunity. But this person looks like this. They're sitting under a tree. They're not even paying attention. I see this as a warning card sometimes, where we can be so caught up in the mundane activities of our lives that we don't see any sort of opportunity or blessing that might be coming in for us. And I think for a lot of you, you're looking for a sign. I think that's why the spirituality is coming through heavily. You're looking for a sign to help you out of a situation. You don't want to be stuck and stagnant. You want something better. And I think you're going to be looking for that in the month of October for a lot of you. For others of you, this is giving, honestly, if we're talking about love, this is giving like you're kind of bored with your options. And there might be somebody coming in who has a genuine offer and you're not noticing it. Maybe this person isn't your usual type, but there's something here about where you're just like, I don't know. And I'm saying not your usual type too, because we've got Knight of Cups here, which is a person coming in to offer their cup of love. This is chivalry, hopeless, romantic, and idealistic. So it's somebody who wears their heart on their sleeve. You can actually see this guy has a cup on his sleeve, and cups are all about emotions. So yeah, this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We've got a lot of Pisces going on. Look at all this cups energy. Pisces galore. Could be dealing with the Pisces that's coming in. Cancer, Scorpio. Maybe they have that heavily in their chart. But even with that, even if they're not, even they could just be embodying the romantic, dreamy energy, right? Very emotional, highly emotional. But what this is saying to me is there could be definitely a love offer coming in. Could be a past life lover. Somebody who does actually want to offer you something substantial. Something that you will actually enjoy. Something that you've been looking for when it comes to love. And I think with the Four of Cups, it's just kind of, like I said, a warning where make sure you're paying attention, because this could be a person that you might, I'm getting this heavily, that this might be someone where you might just kind of usually pass someone like this up. You might not give them a chance. They're not your usual type. Something along those lines where you're just kind of like, I don't really have any options. But you do, pile number 2. You do have an option. And so I'm getting that energy heavily. The other thing is, if you're not looking for love, this Knight of Cups can talk about, again, I go back to the self-love and you figuring out who you really are, what you believe, and finding, like, it's almost like finding hobbies or activities that you're in love with, and kind of going after those. The Knights always, except for the Knight of Pentacles, the Knights always kind of charge in. They kind of go after what it is they want. Knight of Pentacles is the only one that is not moving on his horse. He's actually just dead stopped because he's getting ready to plan out. Typical Earth energy, wanting to plan everything out before taking action. So I feel like for a lot of you though, you want to, take charge of your life. You want to go forth and find things that you love to do. Maybe even, like I said earlier, take yourself out on a date. But for others of you, if this is like business or career related, it's just you getting an offer from something, I told you, that would make you very happy, very emotional. Doing something that you love to do and going after that. So, yeah, I mean, this is amazing, pile number 2, for the month of October. This is actually really deep, I think. This is really you going deep with your emotions, you diving headfirst more into spirituality, but still being practical, and really just, I feel like this is a very emotional month for you with all this Cups energy, Pisces energy. Can be a more dreamy time as well, because Pisces love to dream. I know I'm a Pisces. Pisces love to daydream a lot. And maybe there's something here about what the practicality is. It's okay to dream big. Just learn how to bring those dreams down to reality and ground them. Make them a reality, right? Don't leave them just hanging up in the air in your mind somewhere, right? So I feel like the month of October is just going to be a very spiritual month for you, where you're really getting in touch with your emotions, maybe having a new love come in, or just doing something you really love, even if that means going out and treating yourself. So I love this for you, pile number 2. Let me know if something that's reading resonated in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Hello, pile number 3. Let's go ahead and jump right in, see what messages come out for you for the month of October. Spirit guides, ancestors, and higher beings, please help me to deliver the correct and truest message for pile number 3 and what's happening in their month of October. What do they need to know? What's happening for them, Spirit? What is happening in pile number 3's month of October? This one's really wanting to come out, so I'm taking that. What is happening in pile number 3's month of October? That one just fell right out. Need one more, please, Spirit, for pile number 3. Thank you. And then the last 2, what's happening in pile number 3's month of October, Spirit? One more, please. Okay. Make sure everything is in view. And then we will go ahead and jump right in. Okay. First up, we got the King of Cups. Okay. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This is someone who is trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious, emotionally well balanced, and emotionally intelligent. Someone you can completely trust. This is a situation that is safe, a solid romantic relationship, hidden but well-intentioned emotions, a charitable benefactor, or seeing a counselor. All right. So for a lot of you in the month of October, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This could be a new romantic relationship. This could be someone, you know, you're dealing with. For others of you, this could be you. You could be the Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or embodying that energy where you're someone who is, you know, honorable and trustworthy, but this could also be you working, I'm hearing for some of you, you could be working on stabilizing your emotions more, like making them more, you can see he's kind of right on the beach, but he's still in the water. It's almost like almost grounded, like earth energy, but technically he's still in the water because he's the King of Cups. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be working on that in the month of October, but for others of you, you are dealing with someone who has these traits. All right, we've got thriving. I love this card. So this is great for anyone who, I feel like a lot of you could have been doubting whether or not something was going to work out, whether you would be successful, whether this is your business, a side hustle, a hobby, a relationship, dating, being back on the dating scene, even something about just you as an individual, like your self-love. I feel like there's something here where in the month of October, you're thriving. You're really, it's almost like I'm looking at this energy of the sunbeams coming through the tree, and it's like you're just so happy. I'm seeing somebody like kind of just have a smile on their face walking down the street, like walking on the sidewalk, and they're beaming, like these beams and rays of light. They're just so happy that everything's working out finally. That's what I'm getting from that. And maybe this is you being really emotional as well about something. Something is finally working out for you. And you've got, it's just a highly charged emotional time for in your life. We've got, luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. What did I just say? It's like something's working out. Yeah, luck is on your side. So something with y'all, it's like getting lucky, having a lucky break is what I'm hearing, having a lucky moment. Maybe, you know, like I said, there's something where maybe in your business, it suddenly takes off. I just saw 4:44 on the timer. Something in your business takes off. You weren't expecting it. Something where maybe, I don't know, it could be something as simple as people want to buy you a coffee when you're out, or you get freebies somehow, somewhere. It's just like, wherever you go, it's starting to put a smile on your face in October because you got all this luck on your side. It's like a good streak, a good karmic streak of luck that's happening for you. That's really exciting. Also, I'm noticing the colors, the pinkish purple. We've got the pink here as well. It just feels very bright and cheerful to me, to be honest with you. But it feels like, almost like the universe has pulled back an arrow and they're aiming it directly at you, and they're going to strike you and hit you with the, instead of like Cupid's bow, it's like striking you with Jupiter's arrow, because Jupiter rules Sagittarius. All right, and when we got 5 of Wands. So, and as I said that, 5:55 on the timer. So this talks about conflict and drama. I'm going to be honest. It also talks about competition. So, here's what I'm seeing. I'm sorry if you can hear loud, rowdy neighbors in the background. This is interesting because I was just talking about somebody whose business might take off, maybe your YouTube, social media, something like that. If you've got some rivals going on, if you're in a competitive field, this card makes total sense because it's other people who are trying to get those views, they're trying to get all the likes, and they're trying to get clients, and they're viewing you as competition. That's essentially what it means. I feel like you're going to be in this King of Cups energy, though. You're going to keep those emotions nice and stable. You're sitting on your throne. You're thriving. You've got luck on your side. You don't need them. You're not going to worry about it, right? So that's what it feels like for the month of October. Yep. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Again, unbelievable. Some of you could be Sagittariuses, but I'm getting more that this is all about balance. This is a card of keeping everything balanced. And again, I go back to that emotionally balanced energy that I got from the King of Cups, and that's exactly what it feels like. It feels like you're saying, you know what? I'm going to keep everything in check. I'm not going to let anybody try to bring me down. I'm not going to worry about what everyone else is saying. I'm going to do me. If they don't like it, that's their problem, not mine. That's what it feels like. It just feels like you can't be bothered with whatever this conflict and drama is. You're like, that's childish behavior. I'm not in high school anymore. You know, especially if it's a business that you're running, you're like, I'm done with that. I don't behave that way. I don't entertain that kind of behavior. Not going to tolerate it. So, let them fight. Let them try to say something. You're busy thriving. You've got luck on your side. Double confirmation for Sagittarius. Wouldn't even worry about it. So, let's talk about, we've got the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. This is soul searching, solitude, and contemplation. So, to me too, this is also somebody, you can see she's on her computer here. It looks like a little office with the books. This feels like somebody who works from home. I'm going to be honest. I get that energy sometimes from the Hermit. Somebody who is at home, doing their own thing, self-employed. And for a lot of you, if you're not self-employed, if you have like a 9-to-5 job, this could just mean that you have some sort of side business, side hustle that you're working on. And you're not even fazed by this energy with the competitors. You're like, I've got my own thing going on. That's fine. So I feel like you're really kind of spending time at home, focusing on your work, focusing on you. You're just doing your own thing, and you're not going to be bothered. The last card is the Five of Coins reverse. Five of Pentacles reverse. I love this in the reverse. This is luck improving. I can't make this up. Oh, luck improving, positive changes, and recovery. So Five of Pentacles upright talks about financial hardship, being left out in the cold, riding the struggle bus. That's basically what it's about. In the reverse, however, you're getting out of that phase. If you've had a lot of financial issues in the past, you're coming out of that, okay? So I'm seeing that your finances are going to be improving. You've got luck on your side. This is, I still can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Let me, so you can see, luck improving and luck is on your side. I can't make this up. Like, y'all saw me shuffle. I can't make it up. So definitely got a lucky streak that's going to be headed your way in the month of October. And everything's going to be, I just feel like things are turning around for you finally, pile number 3. I feel like it says, you've got positive changes. You're recovering from maybe some financial hardship. Maybe even just nothing was really working out. Like, if you have a business or you wanted to move or whatever it is in your life, something wasn't working out and you just feel like you couldn't catch a lucky break. It's like you wondered if you were even on the right path. Were you doing the right thing? Were you supposed to be doing this business, or should you have taken a different route, you know? But I feel like something's going to happen and it's just going to kick off and you're going to be like, okay, no, I'm definitely on the right path. All right. I don't know why sometimes the universe gives us delays, but it happens. It takes a minute for I think, the 3D reality to catch up with our mind and where we're at mentally, as far as like our self-concept and wanting to manifest things coming in. I don't know why there's a lag sometimes, but there is. So I feel like month of October for you, pile number 3, is going to be amazing. I feel like you're just really going to almost just keep to yourself, mind your business, do your thing, and the universe is going to be rewarding that. So I love this for you. If this resonated, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.